Hello, y'all. This should be very interesting. I agree. The reviews for this movie, I've only allowed myself to read like the headlines of a review, like, oh, this movie was ass, or this movie was really good, whatever. I don't want to spoil myself for this movie. I have never seen a trailer. I have never seen a clip. I haven't seen anything about this movie. I only know it has Florence Pugh, Olivia Wilde, and Harry Styles in it. I know those three actors, and that is literally it. I have no idea what I'm getting myself into. And as I said, the reviews have been so skewed, it is insane. I don't know if I've ever seen a movie have as mixed reviews as this one has, which is the whole reason I wanted to do it. So I got my timer up. Everybody get your copy of the movie ready. Whichever streaming service is offering it, or if you own it, whatever might be the situation. Just get it ready, and I will have the timer ready to go so you can sync it up with me. Because no, I cannot put it on screen for a stream. I will absolutely get copyrighted to hell and back. You hate Harry Styles too much to watch it because you can't. Shut up, Rogue. Get in here and watch this movie. You can watch it. Even if you hate him the entire movie, you will be all right. Watch this movie with me, damn it. What's up, Aubrey? And hey, Rami. Hey, Khadija? Is that how you pronounce that? Again, everyone correct me on names. I like to get names correct. I like to pronounce them properly, etc., etc. That is right? Khadija? Sweet. Hey, Arthur. All right. I'm just going to give it maybe another minute or two, just so we can get more people in here, or as many people are going to show up, and then we're going to get this a roll in. Aw, only watching it for me. That's very sweet. I'll accept it. Thank you. Oh, it's your first live, Izzy? Welcome in. Got it on the first try. Like I said, I try to get these things right. I really try. I feel actually quite bad whenever I get someone's name wrong. That's fun. Anyways. All right. Of course. All right. I see 10 people in here. I say let's just go for it. I haven't had coffee yet. It's afternoon for me. All right. Let me just pull up the movie. Oh, I should probably get my camera recording. Oh no, I don't have the SD card. Hold on one sec. Let me set it up. Because remember, I'm going to be editing this as a full video, so you will be able to see like clips of the movie as I'm reacting to it. This is just the full extended live reaction. Okay, I think that looks okay. I think. Recording. Let's get my audio going as well. Sweet. I'm sorry if that was loud or annoying to anybody. I just had to test it. All right. Let me just pull the movie up. Let me know when you all are ready to get started, when you have your copy ready to go. All right, Rogue's ready. You just saying that? Khadijah's ready. Don't start yet. By the way, my version right here, it's going to be starting I'm just going to move it a little bit. I'm going to start it pretty much right before the WB logo shows up, the big blue one. Just for anyone that might have a version that is starting at a different time. All right, Aubrey's ready. Izzy's good. Ramey's good. Simtown's good. All right, let's do this, everybody. Hopefully I can get this timer to work with me for once, because it's so difficult to get it right sometimes. You don't understand. Arthur's ready. All right. Starting Don't Worry, Darling in 1, 2, 3. All right, the timer might be off by like a second. Let me pop out the chat so I can see that as well. Welcome to Don't Worry, Darling. This is the first movie I have ever covered on this channel. Technically, as a full video. Okay, we got our main characters right up the bat. What is she doing? Oh, there's Olivia Wilde. Nick Kroll is in this? Okay. Okay, so they're all having themselves a good time? The vibes of this are weird. Oh, he's from WandaVision. Stop screaming at the baby. What the fuck? Oh. Hey, Zach. Hey, Natural Selection. Long time no see. What time period is this? This is definitely not modern day. The 60s? And, like, this is kind of cute, but it, again, the vibe of everything right now is like weird. I can't quite put my finger on it. Like, is this serious? Is this comedic? And then an earthquake. Okay, it definitely does seem to be like 50s or 60s, but they don't really seem to be speaking like they're in the 50s or 60s. Is that just me? Yeah, they're gonna hit someone's car all going at the same time like that. Y'all need to chill out. It is the 50s? Okay. What the fuck is this? So are they like isolated from the rest of the world or something? What is going on? I do love this music. The little Suspiria ish. What are we looking at? This is creeping me out. Oh, it's Gemma Chan. That technically makes 3 Marvel actors in this movie. Just saying. God, I'm such a bad dancer. I love the score right here. This is really nice. Unless this is like a copyrighted song, but I love it. Um, that was a little sensual. What the hell was that? Huh. Recruit somebody? Oh, that's cute. I do have to admit, though, it is a little hard to focus on the characters to a degree just because the drama surrounding this movie was so intense that it's hard to not think about that while watching some of this. Does it smell good? Hey, Andres, I'm doing good. What is that repeating noise? What is she doing? What the hell was that? What the fuck? That surprised me. Oh, that looks good. Woo. This movie's showing me a lot of food, and I'm not really appreciating that when I am so hungry. Where are my chips? I mean, that can happen sometimes. It's really rare, but like it can happen sometimes for weird reasons. Are they all like that? Okay, what the fuck am I watching? I When I said it was kind of weird, I wasn't expecting us to go in this direction of things. But it does excite me. Don't burn it, don't burn it. Come on, take it off, take it off. How did that side get cooked? I mean, I get the feeling a lot of the stuff in this movie is not meant to be taken 100% literally. Unless I'm wrong about that. I mean, we'll see. But I get the feeling. Ew, straight sex. Hey, no, not the food. Why does everyone waste so much food in all these movies? It is a sin to waste perfectly good food, goddamn it. Damn, he just really like went right in. Good for him. Good for her. No, honestly, I'm just happy for them. Is she not wearing a top? Or does no one's like gonna address that? All right. What is that? Well, that's a gorgeous looking shot. So this is the little town that they live in. And it's just, it feels like it's completely cut off from the rest of the world. Like, watch this be like the village, and it's modern day, actually. It's just here. They think it's like the 1950s. Yeah. You're not getting a tip. Goodbye. I mean, hey, if they make a good drink, don't make fun of them. What? Well, he's like actually serious. What is going on? When oh shit, Chris Pine's in this. They got a lot of big A-list actors here. This mission? Oh? No, I'm with her. What's going on? It's giving me Get Out vibes as well as maybe like a little bit of the Truman Show. I feel like you're just kind of making fun of where I live right now, and I'm taking a little bit of offense. He kind of scares the shit out of me, actually. Wasn't expecting that. Someone kidnap him right now. I need an interrogation. I need to know. Discretion of what? What is going on here? Right. Is she gonna be like a robot or some shit? Like she's not even a real person. She's always humming this tune. Why is she doing that? You want to tell me all about it? Okay. What do you mean? Will you two relax for 2 seconds? I mean, to be fair, if you're with someone that you are extremely hot and heavy for, I probably would also be like, all right, so let's go. Oh. Sorry. Oh, are we gonna... Oh. Okay. Why didn't you say anything? I'm uncomfortable. This movie is making me uncomfortable. Is anyone else feeling the same way? Same. How? Says she tried to leave with her son. I didn't see a body. Maybe he got away? Something else happened? Well, these can't just be simple earthquakes now knowing all this other stuff. Like, there's something super weird going on. I'm getting mad scientist vibes. Some crazy social experiment. That's a good point, Aubrey. How are they changing the world? What the fuck? Oh, that actually like really freaked me out. I don't know why. That spooked me. Victory Phase 2. Where were they just walking off to? Looked like they were walking to nothing. What? What? I mean, it looks just like the red plane, like the toy plane that the other woman had. Why not? Oh my god. What is that chrome V? Is that just standing for, victory? Whatever they were talking about? Hazardous materials ahead. Like, are we talking landmines? Are we talking nuclear waste? Laser beams? What hazardous material? I mean, we've just learned that going out here apparently, drove the other person crazy, but it's clear it simply opened her eyes to what is what. Or at least that's what I'm gathering from it. So, is the same thing going to happen here? And she's still humming that song. That is a really strange choice. I legitimately feel like they might have filmed this in Nevada. It looks a lot like the Nevadan desert. Yeah, I don't see a plane anywhere. And there was a weird ripple on the plane as it passed over her. Is that just some sort of illusion to lure the wives or anybody who sees it out here? I'm trying to figure this out, but this is weird as hell, man. What are we doing with the music here? This is now reminding me of Annihilation. And not necessarily in the best way. Just try to open it already. This is stressing me out. What? What is happening? What? Oh, wow, that looks really cool. Right. Yeah, totally. No, I get it. Of course. Just a dream, huh? Sure. What is that noise? Um, I'm so sorry. I actually hold on. I promise my headphones are still in. I'm still with y'all. I just realized my lighting was off. So is he in on it or not? I guess that's the big question here. Weird is a little bit of an understatement. Really weird is a little bit of an understatement. What? You were seriously trying to mash the potatoes before you had even boiled them. Like, it could just be a cute little phrase the two of them say, but it sounds like weirdly possessive. Just the whole, like, you love me, and then just repeat it with the most. This music is kind of reminding me of Dark as well, which I love. What is. What's happening? Is the wall getting closer to. Whoa, 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 what the fuck? What is happening? What? What? What is this shit, man? What is this shit? Okay, I agree. What did they lie about? Tell me. Cold. Oh, well, this is all of them, isn't it? So is that what she was seeing before? Was that all the same people? God damn it, what's. I don't know what I should be analyzing and what I shouldn't. Yes, Izzy, I agree. I'm overanalyzing as well. What? What is she doing? Huh? Is this just a dream? No, don't start doing the repeated headbanging thing. That always wigs me out. Um, it's nothing. Don't worry about it. Oh, that really shitty moment where you're like, I'm crazy. I am seeing things that are not there. That's awful. And she has the added benefit of being like, I saw this happen to Margaret, so wonderful. Oh, what are you doing, girl? No, don't do that. Don't do that. Don't do that. I said don't. I said don't. Please, stop, 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 stop. I don't know how to respond. No, no. Yeah, no, don't do that. You're gonna do the hysterical wife thing? Fuck you. So you just really do not believe her. Or you're just desperate to cover it up. For what? He's in on it. Oh, shit. You're implying that you couldn't be together somewhere else? Okay, so current theory, husbands are in on it. But I guess that's where the theory ends because I don't know what they're in on. Yeah. What the? What the hell? Why is it all backwards? Okay. All I'm going to say at this point is if they do not explain what's going on by the end of this movie, I will hate this movie. If they do explain it, we could be in some good shape. Whoa, 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 whoa. How did they even film that? Because that is actually so dangerous. What are you doing? Oh, the sound. Ah. Just poke a hole in the mouth. Okay, that works. How did they film that legitimately? Like, that is such a dangerous thing to do. But you're in on everything. You're the one who has the answers. Let's fucking hear it. Don't take those pills. No. Security risk. I feel like he intentionally wanted her to see that. Oh, Okay. I would be fine with it. What? That's a not very subtle threat. Completely different. Open that shit up. Open that up right now. Right now. Quickly. Hurry. What are you waiting for? Get the information. Read the shit. Read the shit. Come on. Open it up. Open it up. You forgot your case. Yeah, it's crazy. Anyways, shit, man. So, did you manage to grab the file and hide it? Yes, you did. Now start reading. Don't waste a single second. He's going to figure that out pretty quickly. So it was just all redacted. Nothing useful whatsoever. Jesus Christ, man. What's happening? What is happening? What's going on? You know what, next time you have a little vision, just ride it through. Go all the way down the rabbit hole. Let's see where it leads you. Uh, I don't know why that in particular. Like those freaky zombie looking ballerinas are what are really freaking me out so bad. But both times they've showed up, it like really, really spooked me. I don't really want to dance Harry Styles. I'm sorry. It's okay. That doesn't seem like a good idea. It's a strange way to phrase it, but yeah, sure. You think it'd be fun? Kids are not fun. Well, that question like really stunned her. I mean, I'm kind of with her. If there was a worse time for like making a decision like that, what the hell? It would be now. Nice. Not well. So is I already have questions. Is this the wife of someone else? Or is this just some random person? Because it seems like everyone is all paired up here. No. What? I don't understand. What is going on? Hey, Fletcher. You should be curious. I don't understand what's happening, but I am enjoying myself for sure. What's happening? Asshole. Like when your wife, your husband, your child, whatever, they're begging you, like, please, please, I need to leave, you leave with them. Why? So if you butter up the husband, he'll for sure not listen to or believe the wife. Shit. You're fucked. They kind of got you right there. You have no support. You are all alone in this now. I hope not. Yeah. I mean, it seemed to work out for Jack there in this scene, and really did not work out for Florence Pugh. What's her character's name again? I actually forgot. But he seems so uncomfortable with all of this. Like leading up to it, he looked really freaked out. Another infamous Florence Pugh crying scene where she makes you feel very uncomfortable because she's quite good at it. It's almost like he's a puppet on a string, you know? That's really weird. Who was that? That did not look like Harry Styles. Is this like a mind control thing? What is going on? What the fuck? Wonderful. What world is this? That's the real question. So weird. Don't overfill the cup. Why is it not filling up? At least there's something in the egg this time. Oh, God. Yes, this has got Harry Styles in it. Still humming the same tune. Such as? What? That's a good point. So are we being candid here? Do you want to like share the rest? Why? Excuse me? I don't really like the way you said that. I now want to rebel. Maybe that's the point. And be careful what you say there, Triclaw. One Direction still has its fans. I'll be sitting here. You said you want to be challenged, did you not? Let's go then. Hmm. Shit. Sure. Yeah, of course. Huh. Yes, I am. So what does that mean exactly? He likes the challenge. I suppose I am too. Just gonna say it just like that. Oh, you fucker. I sure don't. You want to tell me? Well, why don't you explain why that's rule then? How about that? I don't know. Can anyone leave? It sure doesn't seem like it. I don't know about that. What? That literally didn't happen. What are you talking about? Or did it? No. Well, yes, it's actually her house, so she can do whatever the fuck she wants. Actually. Punch her in the face. I'm not even kidding. Punch her in the face. Oh, you fucking. Ugh. Exactly. Okay, bye. And be like, you clearly, like, none of you are gonna believe me, so you can all leave if you'd like. He looked a little violent right there. That made me a little nervous. Alright, you won that round. Oh, we're just getting started, baby boy. Don't worry. Game is just getting started. I mean, this sounds really horrible, but driven into a corner this much, I would literally find a weapon and try to kill as many people as I could in this scenario. That's not even 100% logical, but at this point, they are. they are gaslighting you so hard, I wouldn't really feel that much in the way of sympathy for like killing these people. I'm not even lying. Oh, are you mad? No, too bad. Not particularly. What? I don't know, Fletcher. I don't know. No, really. Come on, you're supposed to be the one person that does listen unconditionally. Come on. It's like when she was in Black Widow. Yeah, to me, you were everything to me. Not gonna be honest, I don't trust Jack either. Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack. Come on, man. Come on. I feel like there's no way he'd agree to it, and that's so frustrating. I like her wedding ring, though. That's nice. What? Really? All right, well then let's go now. Right now. No waiting, right now. I feel like he's bullshitting her. I do not trust him. There's no way he's gonna go. You betrayed her. You betrayed her, you fucker. Get out of the car and run for it. Get out of the car and run for it. You fucker. You cry all you want. Fuck you. Everyone said his acting was not good in this movie, and I mean, it's not as good as some of the other actors, but I don't know. I don't think it's bad. Oh, we're gonna do some electroshock? That's real fun. Oh, come on, man. Wait, what? What? The fuck? Oh, he's got like a little goatee. That's weird. He looks very odd with facial hair, I'm not gonna lie. So they did come here to do this because they were in a bad situation to begin with. And am I crazy in thinking that it looks very modern day in these like flashbacks? Oh, who are you? Okay, so it is the modern day. I was correct in that. I What? 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 How are you? Someone better start talking right now. Holy shit, you look weird like that, man. Well, I guess now you do. That fucking sucks. $30? I mean, that is a shitty situation, but like 30 hours, I also would be like, get off me, I'm going to sleep. So you make some weird 50s fake world that people can't leave? Okay, well, I did get some answers. But why? That's weird. Is it bad that I'm almost like, well, it's fake, but if you're fake happy, I guess it's not the worst thing in the world. How did he manage to pull this off? Hmm. That's really sick and twisted. They would do that to her. So, is everyone struggling with this same realization that this is bullshit? It's just no one really wants to admit it. You're like, yeah, it's fake, but hey, this is nice. Is anyone getting flashbacks to the montage of Squidward and Squidville? It's just like the monotony. Ah! Are we going to have another fun time moment? What is this, like a trigger for her? What's happening? Oh, yeah. Wow, it's not looking great. What? What? You just get to pick your whole life? Oh my god. What? What? That is so fucking evil. Oh my god. How could you possibly do that to another person? Holy shit. Oh my god. That is. Holy shit, fucked up. I was not expecting that. I mean, even if she snaps out of it, she is tied to that bed and there is no way for her to get out. Yeah, don't you dare come anywhere near me. That's why the other girl killed herself. You have to kill yourself. I'm so sorry, but you got to kill yourself. Kill him first, but kill yourself. You know exactly what he did, and it's time to kill yourself, get the fuck out of here. But then she's still tied to the bed. What the hell is she supposed to do? No, 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 no. No, no. No, no, you're a sick, twisted fuck. Not this. Certainly not this. I can tell you that. Not this. Yeah, you are psychotic. No. Jesus. Oh, is that so? Is that so? Oh my god. I mean, I guess that is the case of, abusers and psychotic fucks like this. They really believe they're doing a good thing for you. Or some of them do, at least. No. No. You did. I mean, I feel like it's worse than that, but yeah. Yeah, you are? Okay. Oh, that's awful. That is kind of awful. Uh, Based off of Margaret, I'd say yes. That's so weird. Ugh. That's so. Ugh. It's. I think so. I think all the wives are trapped here. Are you sure? Are you sure? Oh god, I would rip your eyeballs out of your fucking face, dude. Jesus. Oh. So they never did answer the question. What does happen when you kill someone in this? We never saw Margaret. Oh, that's what the community looks like from above. That does look really nice. So who is? No, 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 no. Oh, you know? You knew about this? Oh, good. Thank God. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Take the fucking car and go. You gaslighting fucker. Oh, I hate all of you. Then you could have told her. Oh, that's very sad. But fuck you for gaslighting me. Goodbye. This movie took a turn that I did kind of expect, but at the same time, I don't know. This is so fucked. So much more fucked than I thought it was gonna be. Oh god. Yours. Whoa. She's kind of gathering all the wives. She's like, yeah, well, let's get the fuck out of here, ladies. This is fucked up. We gotta go. God, that's fucked. I'm really happy that everything is answered, though. It all makes sense now. Go. Should have done that from the start, but it was a really dramatic, cool moment. I'm cool with it. Let's go. Let's go. You know, I also have to admit, I wouldn't have thought there'd be like a car chase in this movie, but cool. I mean, oh, come on. Nice try. I love this music. It really reminds me of Dark in a very good way. Oh yeah, the red jumpsuits are kind of like Squid Game. I mean, go ahead and keep hitting me from behind. No, don't hit me from the side. Don't do that. Hit the brakes. Hit the brakes. Stomp on the brakes. That works too. Nice. Dumbasses. I'm proud of you. I told you to hit the brakes and you hit the brakes. And look at what it did. It saved your life. Oh shit. Okay, time to hit the gas again. Let's go. I wonder if she knows. She probably would, right? Good. Oh, nobody. Not this time. Nice. But you also knew and gaslit her to shit. Why? Oh, ow, ow, ow. You deserve it. You super deserve it. Good. Okay, get out and start running. Just start running. Don't even mess around. Just get out and run. Just go. Sprint as fast as you ever have in your entire life. Let's go. I'd say they very successfully made this an extremely tense moment. I want to know how this ends. What are you doing? What are you doing? Oh, Jesus Christ. Just go. I mean, you can do what they're doing. You can just start climbing. Or just keep running. Like, whatever you want to do. I don't care. Just go, move. Just don't stop. Don't stop. Don't stop. Go, 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 go. Come on, you're right there. You're right fucking there. What are you slowing down for? Just put your hands on the mirror and go. Fuck you. Man, this is not a great time to be falling into like tropes of abusive relationships here. Like, you got to go. That's from the poster. Please. Please. Please just leave. You really gonna choose this fantasy? Thank God. Thank God. That made me super nervous for a second. Are you really gonna end it like that? I wanted to know how she, like, freed herself from the restraints and all. Hmm? Oh, and you're not going to show me? Come on. Come on. Well, all right. That was a trip. That was a major trip. Much to discuss here. Much to discuss. Now, I am going to end the stream here in just a moment because I want to do my full review and everything, just for the camera, because I need to like really focus on what I'm trying to say and all. But, I mean, my first impression is absolutely, like, I thought that was a good movie. I don't see why some people were really, really hating it. That's one of the mixed reviews that I'm not really understanding, because I thought that was a very interesting idea at the very least. It did manage to surprise me a few times, even though I thought I had called it ahead. And in some ways, I sort of did. Not sure how I like the ending. I mean, see, I kind of do. I do wish I could have seen how she got out of those fucking restraints, because that is one of those things where I'm like, how did you get out of that room? Did you just die next to your dead not husband? What the hell? I think it ended just as it got interesting. I don't necessarily agree. I could honestly see a sequel to this movie, though. Normally, I don't think movies like this need a sequel, but I don't know. I kind of wouldn't mind seeing how she tries to save the other wives that are in there against their will, or at least, some of them are. Unless she was the only one like that, in which case, goddamn, that's horrific. It's really fucked up. Like, I just feel like it was a very interesting story. It, from the beginning, presents itself as normal, but at least a little weird. Like, something's a little off with everything. The fact that the way they speak is very modern compared to this 50s setting. There's plenty of things to kind of hint that, something is not quite right here. And I don't know, I feel like the way they did elaborate on that was both pretty artistic in terms of like visuals and aesthetics, and it was also just, it was interesting. Like, every step of the way, I was really thoroughly engaged with the whole thing. Of course, Jake, I'm really glad you guys could all join. No closure, but good movie. See, I actually disagree with that. I do feel like I got some closure here, because for me, closure was, what is happening? Like, what is going on? Even when they sort of explained, like, oh, Frank, he made this whole world. He's doing this to us all. That still didn't feel like a good enough explanation, because you continue to wonder why. Like, why is she here then? Like, what is she to Frank? And it turns out nothing. It was Jack the whole time, who was a sick, twisted individual. I mean, I guess all the husbands were, because they did all seem to be in on that fact, which does imply to me that at least a majority of the wives were in the same situation, which, good God, that's horrible. Why would they design the program if you die in the game, you die in real life? It's so dumb. I don't think they designed it like that. I'm pretty sure it's like, this program, this, VR world, in order to connect it to your brain and everything, that is the caveat. Like, yeah, you got to make sure you don't actually die here. I feel like I'm late, but I'm just okay. That's true. You are very late. We literally just ended the movie, and the stream is about to end as well. It's true. We got an explanation, but I wanted to see her wake up and get away. I mean, I would have liked to have seen that as well, but considering they already kind of ex-nayed the husband, or, Jack, and he was already dead, her getting out of that situation, while it could still be tense, like, oh shit, what do you do? You're completely stuck here. That in itself is like its own movie right there, of her trying to overcome that difficult situation, or simply just sat there and screamed as loud as she could until a neighbor called the cops or something. Like, that's more than likely what happened. So I don't know. Like, I would have liked to have seen that as well, but considering the pacing and the actual story they were trying to tell here, that did seem kind of superfluous. Like, it's not really necessary. So I don't hate that decision. I'm trying to just think about everything else, like what does and doesn't really make sense. Because so far I feel like almost everything makes sense. I guess there's that moment where the wall is like crushing her to the glass. Like, why? Why? Why was that happening? Was that Jack or Frank literally writing the program to like mess with her? That seems strange. The impression I kind of got from it all was her exiting the simulation there towards the beginning of the movie. Um, when she did, we got all those flashes of these weird visions and everything, which we now know are the images that he had projected like over the canopy that they're sitting in. So it seems clear that she just woke up, saw all that, and then was pushed right back into the simulation, and on it went. And the weird visions and freaky moments and everything can't really be explained. And the only explanation I can really think of is by exiting the game and then coming back in without knowing what's going on. Like, she is effectively kind of glitching the game out, and it doesn't really know how to process her brainwaves because her brainwaves are freaking the fuck out. But again, that's one of those things where I'm like, you probably should have found a way to explain that just a little bit. Like, for the sake of the movie and making it this big mystery, almost horror-ish kind of vibe, it works for all that. But I do think they should have at least moderately explained, like, what the fuck were all these visions and weird moments. And I just realized that means Margaret literally killed herself because she couldn't handle being in that situation. She would have rather died than have to keep dealing with that. That's really awful. And she went out with her kid, and the kid never came back. Is that implying that the kid was real? Like, he was actually in that simulation too, and she managed to get him out, but they stuck her right back in? I actually kind of would like to know. That might have been a situation where they probably should have explained that just a little bit more as well. But not necessarily. I did enjoy at least what I got there. Why did she let Frank just watch them have sex and not say anything? I don't know. To be honest, that did feel like a moment where it was just weird because it was weird. I mean, she was stuck in a simulation. You could honestly say, like, well, maybe Frank was making it so she literally couldn't talk. She just could not say anything. She was just forced to see him watching her, and then she walks out. I don't know. A lot of this movie is about men controlling women against their will. And I guess just the concept of control in general, like, what exactly does it mean, and who is the one, with that power? I don't necessarily think the themes were elaborated or executed in the best ways all the time, because it is muddied up a little bit by some slightly strange choices where I'm sure there's a perfectly good, valid reason to the director, Olivia Wilde, but to me, I'm like, I don't really get that. Like, why are there so many sex scenes in this movie? Her and Jack going at it. I mean, I guess that sort of stopped after she had so many visions, but it was just such a constant thing that, I don't know, I feel was never fully addressed, I guess. Aside from the fact that there at the end, it does seem like many victims, she did still, in a weird way, love Jack and hesitated before she left. She was like, shit, even though this is horrific and he ruined my life and he is at this point, a kidnapper, a rapist, everything you can fucking imagine at this point, she still loved him and hesitated in saving herself, which I thought was actually a pretty good choice right there. But again, all the weird sex scenes and the in some cases just like weird supernatural-ish events that were happening, those seemed like they were there just for the sake of making things as weird as possible, which I think it can be forgiven considering it's a simulation. You can quite easily explain weird stuff in the simulation because it's not real. Like if there's something wrong with the program or the person in the program, it's not a huge leap to think that, yeah, things would go very weird in certain scenarios. But still, there are some things that I think they either should have explained just a little bit more or just not have done them. Seemed like they just did them to make things more weird sometimes. The red plane, the program was malfunctioning. Margaret's son also had a red plane toy. Yeah, that's another thing they never explain, really. They're not like, oh, this is what the plane was. But like, there's no explanation for the plane. It's just, I don't know. Again, I would guess just a glitch in the program. Like I said, there was that weird ripple that crossed it as it went overhead. So I think it literally might just be a malfunctioning program that, visualizes itself as a plane crashing, which led her right there. Unless you want to really dive down the rabbit hole, say maybe like Gemma Chan's character logged out at one point and then she like rewrote the program at Frank's computer to make sure that Margaret and then Alice got to see this plane, which led them right to the exit point. Theory time. Could be. I think that's something they should have answered if that was what they were going to do, but I think it's a possibility. Because she did kill him at the end, which was kind of odd. I feel like it was a little out of place just because we didn't get a whole lot of scenes showcasing her struggling with the situation. It always seemed like she was either not a real person or was completely in on it. So for her to just turn on him there, or not even turn on him, you know what I mean? For her to kill him there at the end and make it very clear, she's like, you know what? I'm tired of you being in control. It's my turn. It just seemed a little out of nowhere because I feel like we didn't get enough of her struggle in the movie. So it did seem just a little like, what? I don't know. There's like so much to discuss in this movie, which I like. I like that there are many things to continue talking about after it's over. Yeah. I think the sex is to live up to the men's fantasy of men's world where women just cook and have sex. I guess that's a possibility. Perhaps the constant sex, at least for those two, was simply Jack's fantasy. That's what he wanted, so that's how she was programmed to be and expected to do and all this. And I don't know, that could be a possibility. But it did seem like she was genuinely, interested herself. She was very happy to be quite promiscuous with him. Frank's wife stabs him in the end and calls him a stupid man. Why did she change her mind so fast? I get it, but it just seems a bit jarring. No, yeah, that's what I was saying. The actress who played Margaret said that she and the husband character had a lot of scenes cut from the movie, so there might have been a little more explanation to what happened to her son. I feel like they should have explained just the son in particular with that whole situation. Like, was he real? Was he not real? Was him disappearing and her realizing like, oh shit, I never even had a kid? Like, is that what made her really, really driven to get the fuck out of here, aside from the obvious reasons? And I must say, I gotta say it, we have yet another movie where the only two black characters are in it very little. the woman is known as the hysterical woman. Again, I know they do that to the main character right after, but I'm just saying. And they kill her before anybody else in the movie, and you never see the husband ever again. Again, I actually doubt that that was Olivia Wilde's intentions, but she still did it, and it's a little, it's a choice. I'll just say that it's a choice. All right, good night, Khadija. I mean, technically, we're doing at least part of the review right now. We're doing the kind of intro segment leading up to the technical, which I will do by myself. I'm glad you had fun, though. It was her voice when Jack got himself back into the simulation, the AI. What do you mean it was her voice? Tired of seeing the crazy black person role? Yeah, I mean, again, it fits this movie to have, you know, some of the wives be hysterical and crazy, because that's part of the commentary on, you know, how frustrating it is to be in that situation where everyone just thinks you're crazy, you're just the crazy woman. But again, for them to initially do that with the only black woman in the movie and then to have her kill herself, I'm like, come on, man. Olivia Wilde, why couldn't you have switched your role with that woman? Literally have her be the friend who's in on it and is here to be with her kids and all that, and you be the one who kills yourself. I don't mean that. I don't say that to be like shitty to Olivia Wilde. I'm just saying it was kind of a poor choice. But it was her voice for what? Like, what are you talking about? I just don't feel like Olivia was trying to do something with commentary and Margaret's character, considering some of her scenes were cut for whatever reason. Yeah, I mean, again, I don't think she has any ulterior racist motives with that or anything. I think she just made a poor choice in that particular case. As the audience, we know she's not crazy, so it's a little different, I guess. I mean, we don't know that as the audience, though. At least not until our main character also, you know, quote unquote, goes crazy. Leading up to that, you might suspect that she's not actually crazy or anything, but you don't know. And I just feel like that was a poor choice. I really enjoyed the pacing of the movie as a whole. Again, it's a slow movie. It's a slow build to this twist on twist of a finale. But it always held my attention. The mystery was always so solid and really engaging that I never once felt the movie start to drag or anything. Maybe in like one of the sex scenes, I was like, okay, enough. Let's move on. But aside from that, is Harry Styles a good actor? Honestly, I did see a lot of commentary and reviews saying, and just coworkers talking about the movie, not spoilers of the movie, just like, oh, I liked it, but Harry Styles is such a bad actor. I don't feel like he was a bad actor here. I think he was pretty good. Certainly not the best of the bunch. He had a couple choices where I'm like, you could have done better, but you also could have done considerably worse. Like that scene where he's hysterically crying as she's dragged off to, be given the electroshock therapy. It certainly was an overacting kind of moment, but it did feel kind of real. It wasn't one of those things where I'm like, oh, I've never seen a person act like that before. Like, he's hysterically crying. Like, it's not the best hysterical crying I've ever seen. Again, it is no Florence Pugh, but I thought it was pretty good. I didn't have any issues with it. Certainly didn't like pull me out of the movie, his acting. Like the guy did getting back into the simulation, she voiced it. Oh, I see what you're saying. Pretty sure she and Frank were in on it. He messed things up and she killed him to take over and have things her way. And see, again, if that was the case, they really should have delved into that a little bit more. It's giving stereotype, but it's probably not that deep. But I'm still side eyeing it. Well, exactly. It's like it's probably not that deep, but I'm gonna critique that a little bit. That's not the greatest choice. I think Harry actually did a good job. The only moments I kind of felt like he didn't pull it off was when he was saying her name while he's yelling. It felt unnatural. Yeah, some of the yelling in general, I feel like he just like way oversold it. In which case, it wasn't the greatest acting. But again, I don't think it was bad. It was just he, like super went for it. I thought people were gonna, the way people were talking about it, I thought his performance was gonna be like the most wooden, awful, boring thing I've ever seen. But he was fine. Made the act more better than it should have. I mean, Florence Pugh is the best actor in literally anything she's in, so it's not really fair to everyone else, to be perfectly honest. Yeah, at the end of the day, I definitely feel like I enjoyed the movie, for sure. I thoroughly enjoyed it. I would recommend other people watch it. It's a conversation starter at the very least. I do think there are problems with it. It's certainly not a perfect movie. And there's also certain times where its artsiness does get a little pretentious. Not too much. I think it's like once or twice in the whole movie where I'm like, okay, chill it out. you know, Calm down, Miss Artiste. But like I said, that was maybe once or twice in the whole thing. Most of the time, I really enjoyed some of the kind of off-putting or strange artsy moments. Oh, hey, Too Cold Dancing. You definitely should. I absolutely recommend watching it. I'm not saying it's the greatest movie of all time, but it is certainly one that should be watched. Yeah, I'm glad as well. And I must say, I did enjoy the progression of reveals in this movie. Like, they pretty early on, have her exit the game or simulation. Is it a game? I mean, I guess it's not. Whatever the fuck. She leaves it pretty early on, and then for a pretty long chunk of the movie, you're learning that yes, things are super weird. Things don't make sense, but they refuse to actually give you an answer to these things. And they really draw it out to the last possible second where I'm like, all right, if I don't get answers, I'm about to be hating this movie. And then right when you're about to hit that point, they reveal to you. And I think the first big reveal is that, yes, Frank is doing something weird to these people. And you're like, okay, what the fuck? And that is fairly late-ish into the movie. I mean, it's the big dinner right before she gets taken away and then revealed pretty much everything, or what you think to be everything, which is the reason I liked it so much. Because yes, you've just been given this huge reveal that they had this whole life in the modern day, which I fucking called that shit. Did I not? You all literally watched my live reaction to it. I called that so early on, and I will take credit for that for the rest of my life. But yeah, they do reveal that, yes, it is modern day. This is all fake. It's all bullshit. But you don't know exactly how this has been faked. How is this a thing? And what does Frank have to do with these two people? I mean, I guess they do sort of in that moment also reveal that Jack was listening to him and wasn't interested in the whole thing, which at that moment implied to me that he told her, like, hey, there's this thing and, we've been going through this rough patch, so how about you, come with me? We'll do this together. Maybe it'll be a good fresh start. And I was very wrong about that. And then not long after that, they, give you the grand finale reveal, the final mystery and, biggest question that you need answering. And that's the fact that, Jack is the one who has been doing this to her. He literally kidnapped her and is been forcibly keeping her in this bed, strapped down, is essentially force feeding her with an IV and dripping water into her open mouth. Like, it is so much more horrific than I expected. I did not anticipate the movie to take such a dark turn at that particular point. But I'm glad it did, because again, it gives you the big picture. It's like, oh, okay, this is what is happening. And I was very concerned that they were not going to answer that by the end of it. And I did enjoy the whole finale sequence of her, after killing him, sort of taking charge. She's like, okay, I know what's happening. I am going to take my life back. But at the same time, still struggled with the fact that she unfortunately did still love him. In a weird way, in a part of her mind and her heart, she did love him, and that's really awful. But she was still able to overcome it and save herself. So yeah, I mean, overall, I feel pretty satisfied with the whole thing. There's certainly things that could have been improved upon, certain questions I still sort of have lingering, but mostly I did really enjoy it. Sorry, Too Cool Dancing, I didn't get to say goodbye to you. That part gave me a huge Black Mirror twisted feeling. Which part specifically? Because there were a lot of moments in this episode that, See, I'm so used to watching shows. There were so many moments in this movie where I was getting Black Mirror vibes, Truman Show vibes. What else? I'm sure there's other things that I'm not remembering right now. But certainly. And then, yeah, when you see the things like spreading her eyes open to create this simulation, that was a very, very Black Mirror-y kind of moment. Especially with, this wonderful, handsome Jack, this beautiful Harry Styles. Turns out he is this disgusting-looking man who has kidnapped her and is doing evil things. In a way, it kind of reminded me of the USS Callister episode of Black Mirror. Did they say what he does, though? I don't think they ever said what his day job was. He just said that he hated it. He's like, I hate it, Alice. I hate doing it, but I do it so I can give you this. I'm like, you are such a fucking liar. I love his whole, like, I did this for you. I'm like, you did not do this for her. You did this for you. Don't even with that bullshit. Do not. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream here because I'm going to jump into the technical section and then I have a whole lot of editing to do later. But thank you all for joining me. I had a very good time watching this. And I was really happy to see so many people here. It was really nice just to, chit-chat again. It's been a minute. The part where we see her on the IV is what... Yeah. Okay, I agree with you there. Absolutely. I agree, Izzy. It was a good time. But all right. You all have a great night, a wonderful morning, a nice afternoon, whatever it may be, wherever you are. And I will see you all next time. And that is about it.